by Speaker Mizuno's office.
The phone's been ringing off the hook at State Representative John Mizuno's office as people want to talk about this tortoise found on Oahu's windward side.
I've had over 60 calls and over 100 email on my office.
Many even believed it was their missing pet.
We've got at least 20 calls, 20 different people who claim that that's their tortoise.
Turns out this tortoise wasn't dumped in the Kaneohe yard where it was found. Instead, it escaped from a neighbor. Tortoise expert Jim Juvic is not surprised to hear that about these burrowing reptiles.
They dig very deep burrows that go down for, can be 20, 30 feet long. And so they love to burrow. And when they put them in your backyard and they get bigger, they start burrowing under things, like your foundations. And they're super strong, so they can punch through wood fences and so on and so forth. So they're always escaping.
These African spurred tortoises are also known as sulcata tortoises, but Juvic has another name for them: suburban time bombs.
They're in Southern California. They came in the 80s. People were breeding them up, selling them in pet stores, so everybody in their backyard had a little one of these guys. And we call them suburban time bombs because 20 years, 30 years later, they're big. And people are saying, whoa, I'm not ready for this.
How big can they get? Males can grow twice as big as these females at the Honolulu Zoo, up to 200 pounds, and live to 150 years old. These tortoises gobble up fresh vegetables, but they also eat grasses. Instead of becoming a suburban time bomb in Hawaii, some say they could be used to help native forest restoration projects. Unwanted reptiles are already eating up invasive plants.
We put them into our enclosures on Kauai, and they eat the weeds and don't eat mostly the native plants, which is just the opposite of the deer, the goats, the sheep, the pigs, everything else we have introduced into Hawaii.
Meanwhile, Juvic says many pet owners just aren't prepared for the challenges of the ever-growing tortoises. For those thinking about getting this type of reptile or who already have one, we have a link to information on tortoises on KITV.com.